Sword Art Online played a big role in getting me back into anime. Now, for context, I grew up watching anime on VHS tapes. I mostly watched Dragon Ball. I think I watched a little bit of Yu Yu Hakusho. But other than that, I would sometimes catch random episodes of shows on Toonami, and I didn't really know their names. I just knew that they looked like Dragon Ball. It wasn't until the popularity of Sword Art Online that I realized that anime was coming out seasonally, and it really got me into seasonal anime. Even now, I've watched hundreds of shows because of it. Now, granted, the show isn't really that good when you think about it, but I remember at the time I did think it was possibly like the best show I ever watched, but that's because I was an edgy teenager looking for escapism. I did end up watching SAO Season 2 years later, and I could not sit through it. It was too much. I heard there's a third season, but I haven't gotten into it. And then there's also Gun Gale Alternative, I believe. It's like a spin-off for the second season. And it looks interesting, mostly because Kirito isn't in it, but I'm still probably not going to watch it. Funny enough, though, my brother did go end up seeing the movie because a friend of his dragged him to it. And as he said, he was completely lost, but he did like how pretty it looked. So there's that for that. I do hear that the movie Sword Art Online was also the first time I heard of a light novel. I didn't realize that there was a difference between a manga and a light novel. I didn't even realize what a light novel was, but then I figured out it's just a smaller novel, hence the name light novel. But I still like manga more. I've never really been one to read a light novel. I found a sample page where someone translated one, and it just came off like a book. I don't know, I like manga more because of the pictures, but that's just me. I remember even being so into Sword Art Online that I would go read fan fiction, and oh god, I cringe even to this day. I even wrote one of my own. Granted, I only wrote like maybe 2 pages worth because I wasn't very good at writing at the time, so I think I ended up deleting it. I didn't end up posting it anywhere. I wish I kind of kept it, but oh well. Now, if any chance you haven't watched Sword Art Online, which if you're into anime, I don't know how you haven't, but if you haven't, I would definitely recommend the first half of the first season when they're actually in Sword Art Online. I can't really say the same for the second half of the season where they're in this Alfheim Online where they change the game entirely and they kind of recycle the plot of the first one, but it's not really for me. I don't know, maybe someone will enjoy it. But I'd say definitely watch the Sword Art Online part of it. Just get what you got to get out of that. Like it, hate it, either way you watched it, and you can have a discussion with someone. Let me know what you think about Sword Art Online. Check the description below to see how to support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe for future rambles.